Hello and welcome to another Weekly 3 with Tony T. I'm Tony Trongone, Superintendent of Millville Public Schools. In this video we will cover three topics: the last day of school, our administrative retreat, and the NJASA Presidency. My first topic is our last day of school. On Tuesday, staff and students across our district said their goodbyes to each other and officially ended their 21-22 school year. Our elementary schools held their official clap-out ceremonies to applaud fifth graders moving up to Lakeside Middle School, and at Holly Heights they also recognized the retiring staff members with high fives and surprised Vice Principal Lynn Tiska with a special goodbye. Students created artwork and they conducted a butterfly release recognizing her many years of wildlife education and conservation at Holly Heights. At Memorial High School, we said goodbye not only to our freshman class moving up to the senior high campus, but goodbye to the building. High school staff packed up their rooms in preparation for the move to the senior high next year, and I'm sure many memories were shared and possibly a few tears shed. On Tuesday, I had the honor and privilege to speak to our Millville High School class of 2022 at their graduation ceremony. While we may have endured a short rain shower during the awarding of diplomas, a little rain is nothing compared to what these students have endured during their high school career. Senior class president Nikisha Voringer spoke candidly and eloquently about how their lives were turned upside down in the middle of their sophomore year and the impact the pandemic has had on the past 2 years of their high school career. When the time came to turn their tassels and celebrate their achievement as high school graduates, the class of 22 was not only celebrating their passing grades, earned credits, and ACE assessments. They were celebrating their perseverance and strength of character. I was honored to celebrate with them, and I wish them the best with their future endeavors, wherever their paths may lead. As Board President Kim Carty shared, once a bolt, always a bolt. My second topic is our administrative retreat. On Thursday, all district and school administrators met for our annual administrative retreat. This meeting marks the beginning of our planning for the 22-23 school year, and we'll be meeting again in August. For this session, we focused on three key areas: staff evaluation process, student staff handbooks, and school security. Achieve NJ is our state educator evaluation and support system. This is the framework we follow to evaluate our staff every year, which means that our administrators and supervisors must fully understand the system in order to effectively evaluate our staff. We want to make sure they receive routine training to properly facilitate this process. We will also be working on our handbooks for both staff and students. Our goal is to create one staff handbook for all district staff members and student handbooks for grade level clusters such as K-5, grades 6 to 8, and grades 9 to 12. This will ensure that the expectations in our different schools are the same for all students. These handbooks will be available in the fall and will be publicly posted on our websites. We also welcome the New Jersey Department of Education's Office of School Preparedness back to our district. Our administrators and supervisors engaged in training specific to their roles during an emergency situation. This training is critical as it allows us to address any areas of improvement identified when we conducted our security drills with the Office of School Preparedness and the New Jersey State Police a few weeks ago. It also builds upon our knowledge and prevents our procedures from becoming outdated. We'll be following up this training with a special session for our main office secretarial staff who have an equally important role to play in school emergencies. I will share more information about our school security planning as it progresses over the summer break. We will also begin working on our district strategic plan in the coming months, so stay tuned. Much of the work we are doing now will inform the goals we set for the district in this plan. My final topic is my upcoming statewide NJASA Presidency. On July 1st, I will officially become the president of the New Jersey Association of School Administrators. This statewide network of school superintendents is dedicated to promoting educational policy, regulations, and legislation that best serve our students. It also provides news, information, and insight into those policies, regulations, and laws that affect our school districts. I am sharing this with our school community because I want to emphasize that I'll be utilizing my position as president for the primary purpose of advocating for all students. As I shared earlier this year, my intention is to have a seat at the table for discussing affecting how our schools are funded, operate, educate, and support student achievement. My final topic is my upcoming statewide NJASA Presidency. On July 1st, I will officially become the president of the New Jersey Association of School Administrators. This statewide network of school superintendents is dedicated to promoting educational policy, regulations, and legislation that best serve our students. It also provides news, information, and insight into those policies, regulations, and laws that affect our school districts. I am sharing this with our school community because I want to emphasize that I'll be utilizing my position as president for the primary purpose of advocating for all students. As I shared earlier this year, my intention is to have a seat at the table for discussing affecting how our schools are funded, operate, educate, and support student achievement. I have a few upcoming events to share. So on Monday, June 27th, we'll have a Board of Education meeting at 7 o'clock at the Culver Center. Also, summer hours begin for our district offices. So we'll be open on Monday through Thursday and closed on Fridays. And our pre-K summer wraparound program will also begin that day at the Child Family Center. On Monday, July 4th, all district offices will be closed for Independence Day. And on Tuesday, July 5th, our K-12 summer programs will begin, and all programs will run Monday through Thursday. And on Monday, July 18th, we'll have a Board of Education meeting at the Culver Center at 7 p.m. And now for this week's shout-outs. My first shout-out goes to Karan Harris Jr., a rising 11th grader at Millville High School. Karan was recently selected out of more than 100 kids worldwide and as just one of the 3 kids in New Jersey to be in an upcoming Comcast commercial. Karan leaves for Los Angeles on Monday. Congratulations, Karan. I'd also like to add that Karan also personally organized a group of students to provide a beautiful farewell to their choral teacher, Miss Donna Terry, including a song sung in her honor and goodbye gifts. He is truly an example of one of our bolts going above and beyond for others and being rewarded for his efforts. Great job, Karan. My second shout out goes to all those responsible for having such an excellent graduation ceremony. I'd like to thank our principal, Mrs. Sutton, and also Vice Principal, Ms. McManus, our facilities department, Becky Benson, with the photography, and anyone that volunteered to be a line leader, the high school guidance department who stayed even at the second piece of the graduation ceremony at the Motorsports Park to hand out the diplomas. It was great to see them there. And our PTSA group who actually stayed at the Motorsports Park to give out the gifts to our graduates. It truly was a special occasion, and it took many people for that to make it a special occasion. So I want to have special thanks to all those that helped to make it such a great night. And as always, go Bolts.